What's up, guys? My name is Ben Choate. I am a junior music major here at JBU. I'm actually at Port-Jean's right now getting some coffee to study for a final later. But I'm going to be answering some questions for you guys, so hit me up with anything you want to know and I will do my best to give you a good, honest, solid answer about it. So I'm excited to see y'all later. One of my favorite Port-Jean's drinks? That's a hard choice. I really like their James Brown butter lattes. They're like brown butter and then they like pour it in. I don't know how they make it, but they're amazing. That's a pretty solid go-to of mine. That or a iced like chai latte with some espresso in there. Pretty good choices. Is theater. I didn't do any theater before JBU. I was a plebeian, I guess. I didn't know better, but once I got to theater, I got involved. Once I got to JBU, I got involved in theater, and it's been a blast. I usually do behind the scenes tech work. I think the best part of it is, I don't know, you're making art, you're making something that's valuable and tells important stories, and then you get to hang out with your friends and make art together. And I think that's just super powerful, and you learn a lot about how to better express yourself as an artist. So as a musician, I enjoy that a lot. So that's my favorite thing. Do theater, 100%. Do it. It's awesome. That's a very mean question. I've enjoyed every show that I've been a part of. But I think if I had to choose, I'd probably choose Silent Sky, which we did in the spring of 2020 before the world shut down. I was the sound designer for that one, and so I got to write a lot of the music that went with the show, and it relied pretty heavily on that, and so it was really fun to use my musician side of me and then my theater side of me and kind of combine them, and that was just a really cool show. So I think that's been maybe my favorite one so far, but I mean, how do you choose? They're all so great. Being an MK at JBU is pretty unique, I think, to other college experiences because we have a pretty large MK community. JBU has a lot of, I'd say, oftentimes 20 or 30 per year of missionary kids students who come in, and we all hang out on Wednesday nights at the missionary residence house, and we do events and stuff. So it's a very unique feel because it's, instead of being just one person, you're kind of in that community, and you know all your MK friends, and that's not to say that you don't make friends with Americans and that you don't interact and commune with them in that way, but it allows you to both have people who understand what it's like to be an MK while at the same time helping you become a fully communing JBU student. So I think it's really cool. My favorite thing about the music department is definitely the people. I have some of my best friends here in the program. We suffer together, we practice together, we make art together, and that's really special. They're really committed to their craft and to pursuing Christ in that. And beyond that, the people, not just the students, but also the professors. I feel like my professors in the music department care a lot about me, not only as a musician, but as a person. And they've been some of my best mentors and helped me grow the most in my art and in life. So yeah, I mean, I love the cathedral. I love the performances and the music, but I think my favorite thing about the music department is stuff. What's the deal with community? Good question. I think a little bit of it's a joke at this point because everyone says it so much. I think, but there's a lot of it that's truth, right? There's a lot of genuine people here who care about each other and work really hard to make this place inviting and Christ-like. And so I think community is a genuine word that we use jokingly, but is legitimate and hopefully is what you find here. If I had to give some advice to incoming freshmen, I think my first piece would be don't overcommit. It's really easy to sign up for 3 or 4 different things and try to do every intramural and every class and every extracurricular. And the reality is, 1, you don't have to, and 2, you're not going to have fun. You're not actually going to be able to pour into those activities and pour into your classes and really make good friendships, pursue your relationship with God, unless you only do 1 or 2 things, right? You're not going to have time. I did it. Everyone does it. So that's my first advice. Don't overcommit. Don't be afraid to say no.